Today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for the Elimination Chamber event this Saturday in Chicago, Illinois. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First up, you got Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. To be honest with you guys, I don't care about this match. Couldn't care any less. So I'm going to say AJ Lee wins. Next up, you got the Women's Elimination Chamber match where you have Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, and Kiana James. First of all, Kiana James isn't going to win because she's not going to main event WrestleMania. She's a rookie. She's not going to main event WrestleMania and face Jade Cargill. Asuka's not going to win. Asuka's washed. Her career's over. Alexa Bliss isn't going to win because she's going to have some type of match, I'm sure, with Charlotte Flair. One of them will turn heel on the other one, and they'll have some match at WrestleMania. Raquel Rodriguez is on Raw. Her Judgment Day teammate, Liv Morgan, is going for the World Championship. So I don't think she's going to win to face Jade Cargill. I don't think Rhea Ripley is going to win because she's one member of the Tag Team Champions. So I'm sure she'll be in a tag team match at WrestleMania. So based on the process of elimination, that leaves Tiffany Stratton as the winner of the Women's Elimination Chamber. She lost the title to Jade Cargill last year. Jade Cargill's had one title defense since then. I don't think it's working, so I guess they'll do Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Next up, you got CM Punk versus Finn Balor. I don't know why we're doing this match. There's been basically no build up to this. CM Punk had a promo on Raw that had nothing to do with Finn Balor. It was about AJ Styles, which is fine to have a tribute to AJ Styles. But there was no build up to this match. This match is going to just be a filler match apparently because, come on, CM Punk is not going to lose to Finn Balor. They're not going to take away main event WrestleMania CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship. They're not going to take that away and give us Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns. Not going to happen. It's going to be CM Punk versus Roman Reigns because there's been absolutely no build up to this match. So that means that the title is not going to change hands. CM Punk is going to retain the title, and he's going to face Roman Reigns on night 2 at WrestleMania in Las Vegas for the World Heavyweight Championship. And last, we've got the Men's Elimination Chamber match. And to be honest, I really do not know where this one is going. This is the only match on this card that is not predictable because they could go one of 3 ways with this match. But before we get into what they will do, let's talk about what they're not going to do. First of all, Jey Uso is not going to win the Elimination Chamber. Jey Uso was not even going to be in the Elimination Chamber because Bronson Reed got injured, and Bronson Reed was going to win that match, and he was going to be in this Elimination Chamber. And Jey Uso is now in it. He's just a replacement for Bronson Reed. So Jey Uso is not going to win the Elimination Chamber. Javon Evans is not going to win the Elimination Chamber and face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. He's still a rookie. He just got here. He's still got a lot to prove, a lot of wrestling to do, and the guy hasn't even cut a single promo in the ring. So I don't think he's going to win. And Trick Williams, another rookie, he just got here. He's really good. He's going to be a star. He is a star. He's a superstar, and he will be world champion one day. But that day is not going to be this year at WrestleMania. He's not going to win the Elimination Chamber. But you better not disrespect his lemon pepper steppers. All right, now let's get into the 3 outcomes that will likely happen in this match. 1 week ago, before last Friday's SmackDown, I was saying that I think that Jacob Fatu is going to attack Cody Rhodes in the Elimination Chamber to set up a match between them 2 at WrestleMania, and that LA Knight would win the Elimination Chamber to face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. But now, after last Friday, that has completely changed my mind on what I think will happen. But after Drew McIntyre interfered with Randy Orton's match last Friday against Aleister Black, that tells me that we could potentially see a fatal 4-way match at WrestleMania involving Randy, Cody, Drew, and Jacob Fatu. Because you had Nick Aldis telling Jacob Fatu to let Cody have his promo time, to go backstage, to go back to his office, and then it showed him backstage, and he's telling him, I know you want to get your hands on Drew, and we're going to give you that opportunity. Just be patient and wait for it. Wait for what? When's that opportunity going to come? He's telling you right there that this is going to be a fatal four-way at WrestleMania. If Randy Orton wins the match and Cody Rhodes gets pinned, well, how can you justify putting Cody Rhodes in that match at WrestleMania in a fatal four-way? Because if he loses in the chamber, then he lost. He got his opportunity and he lost. Just like Randy Orton. Randy Orton, even though he got attacked by Drew McIntyre last week, he's still in the match. He already qualified for it. So to me, the only way that they could get to a fatal four-way at WrestleMania with Randy, Cody, Drew, and Fatu is they're going to have Drew get involved in the Elimination Chamber match and cost either Randy or Drew, and then the other one wins the match. To me, that's the only way that they can justify it, because they're going to put Fatu in it, so they already told him that. All he has to do is just be patient and let everything play out, and they're going to put him in that match. So the only way they could get it to that point is Drew McIntyre is going to have to enter the chamber and screw over Randy or Cody, and then obviously the winner is Drew McIntyre's WrestleMania opponent, and then they're going to put Jacob Fatu in there because he was screwed out of his qualifying match, and then they're going to put the other guy that got screwed in the chamber in that match as well. I thought that Jacob Fatu would get involved and cost Cody Rhodes, but after last Friday, I don't think that's going to happen. I think either Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes is going to win the Elimination Chamber because Drew McIntyre is going to get involved. He's going to come through the door when it opens after someone gets eliminated and they're taking a year and a half to get out of the chamber. He's going to come in there. He's going to kick Cody or Randy, and then the other one is going to win the match and go on to face Drew at WrestleMania. And then next week, Nick Aldis will announce, no, Drew, this isn't going to be a one-on-one. This is going to be a fatal four-way because you screwed Fatu and you screwed Randy or you screwed Cody. You're going to defend the title in a fatal four-way. That's what I think is going to happen. As far as who's going to win, Randy or Cody, here's what I think is going to happen. I think Drew's going to get involved in the match. I think he's going to kick Cody. Cody's not going to win. Randy Orton's going to win the Elimination Chamber. And the match is going to be Drew versus Randy for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And then Nick Aldis is going to add Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu to that match to make it a fatal four-way. Unfortunately, for all of us LA Knight fans who keep hoping that WWE is going to push him, book him to win the world title, I hate to break it to you guys, but it's not going to happen. This to me was the last opportunity for them to do that. And if they didn't do it now, they're not going to do it ever. I don't think LA Knight's going to ever be a world champion for whatever reason, whether Triple H doesn't like him or if it's because the fans aren't going to react the way that they want or the way that the fans think they're going to react. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they're not pushing LA Knight to win a world title. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. This to me was the last chance for that, and I don't think it's going to happen. They fumbled the bag with this. They wanted to go with Jey Uso last year and do all the yeeting and all that crap, and it didn't work. And they wasted that opportunity, and they wasted it on Jey Uso instead of letting LA Knight win the Royal Rumble last year and beat Gunther at last year's WrestleMania. They wanted to yeet, and it's over for LA Knight. He's not going to win a world title for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but they went with a risky decision last year by having Jey Uso win. That was definitely risky. It wasn't a safe thing for them to do. They went with a risk, and it didn't work. So now they're never going to take any more risks. They already are very safe, and they don't take risks like at all. So if you think that they didn't take risks before, well, now they're never going to take a risk. And they think LA Knight is a risk. They think having him win the world title is a risk, and that's why he's not going to. That's why Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, and he's facing CM Punk at WrestleMania, because that's safe. That's why Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes is going to win the chamber and face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, because it's safe. They're not going to take any risks. They don't do risky things anymore. They want to hint at things and see how the crowd reacts, and then if they think that the crowd will like it, they do it. And if there's any risk involved, if there's any possibility that the fans don't like it, and if it doesn't work, they're not going to do it. They're only going to do things that are safe, and that's why Randy Orton's going to win the Chamber, or Cody Rhodes will win. It's going to be Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes. I think it'll be Randy Orton, but I know for a fact LA Knight's not winning this match. Unfortunately, it sucks. I hate it, and WWE fumbled the bag on this. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe for more wrestling content, and hit that notification bell so that you'll get a notification every time I upload a video. And I will talk to you guys next time.